From Montana's news leader, this is the MTN Noon News.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us on the Noon News on this Wednesday. I'm Andrea Lutz. Enrollment is soaring at one Montana school district. The reason is ahead, but first. Montana's governor says school districts should give parents the opportunity to opt out of complying with mask mandates. Here's today's leading look. Greg Gianforte and the state health department issued that rule. It's not mandatory. However, it urges districts to consider allowing maskless students in their buildings. Montana schools that require masks are offering remote learning. Well, Missoula County Public School administrators say the new mask mandate guidance from the state won't change the district's policies since parents are already being given the option of remote learning. The district received hours of public comment in recent weeks, demonstrating a clear desire to take the wishes of parents. A group of Billings residents are showing their support for a local school mask mandate. A Billings parade traveled through the medical corridor and around the school superintendent's office. The parade praising the decision to stand by masks in schools. The Justice Department is subpoenaing Peloton, that fitness equipment company. Investigators want to see documents related to injuries involving treadmills. One child was killed in an accident involving one of Peloton's machines. And that's today's leading look.
Well, yesterday, western parts of the state feeling the effects of that cold front. Now let's take a look at those highs across the state and northern Wyoming today. All of us feeling the effects now. Still see some 80s on the eastern side and also down there in northern Wyoming. You see a lot of sunshine today. Actually could still see a little bit of rain on the eastern corner of Montana, maybe down there in the southeast, possibly down there in Wyoming as well. Now we're going to stay below average weather temperatures all the way through at least Friday, Saturday. We'll start to warm up as we get into the Labor Day weekend, at least the latter part of it. Speaking of warming up, the trends for the 6 to 10 day and the 8 to 14 day, it looks like we are trending or leaning towards being warmer than average. These are trends that could change, so we'll take a look at more of that with the main forecast coming up here in just a bit.
I'm Dennis Bragg in Hamilton, where the Bitterroot's recent growth is resulting in a spike in enrollment for local schools.
Hamilton school district leaders got a bit of a surprise as students returned to class this past week. A big bump in enrollment numbers, the likes of which they've never seen.
Really interesting and exciting numbers. I don't know if we ever anticipated this, but Hamilton School District is up 100 kids this year. It's the largest number that we've seen of new students in 1 year. So I think that's really exciting, and it's also very telling about our district, about things we're doing right.
The enrollment spike comes after a summer of building in the Bitterroot, and with the new construction and families shifting about, that stands to reason. Yet this increase isn't just generational.
It seems to be district-wide so far, because people move to this area. They have kids in multiple grade levels. So it seems to be just all the schools are gaining more students.
But Stewart says it's not just pandemic-related growth. She says a lot of parents are telling the district they're enrolling students here because of the improving quality of Hamilton schools.
So a lot of these numbers can be attributed to new families moving to the area, but also I think we're doing something right here in this community. I think our successful navigation of the pandemic proves that we did something right. We kept schools open all last year.
The new activity isn't just in classrooms. The new transformational learning program, set up to offer remote learning, is attracting students from outside the valley.
You can be a student with Hamilton School District and still be at home. We've seen people sign up for this program that we're doing that are out of Ravalli County. So we're getting students from a lot of different areas that want to be within our district.
The 100 student number could fluctuate in the coming weeks, but for now it looks like the recent bond issues to build new class space and facilities were perfectly timed.
We are filling it now. Our classrooms are getting full, which is a challenge because we still want to try to stay socially distanced, but it's a great challenge to have because those extra students mean great things for our district.
In Hamilton, Dennis Bragg, MTN News.
Up next, Miller Robson is back in with another check of that statewide weather forecast, plus shifting numbers in Lewis and Clark County when it comes to COVID-19 testing in Helena's water system. We investigate what's going on. That's ahead.
The MTN Noon News continues right after this.